Hey guys, so today we have this. It's a 2010 Toyota Corolla. Customer states, front brakes make a weird grinding noise while they apply the brakes. So I'm going to walk you through changing the front brakes on a 2010 Toyota Corolla. Pretty straightforward. Going to be changing both the pads and the rotors. And since we live up in the Rust Belt, it's going to be a heck of a lot of fun because there's probably rust and a fair bit of cursing hidden in there. We'll try to mitigate the cursing, but I can't do much about mitigating the rust. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so first things first is you just got to pull off this wheel cover. Next, I believe they're 19 mil bolts or 19 mil lug nuts. We got to rip them off. So let's get the gun and rip those off. Let me see. It might be 21, not 19. Oh, it's 21. All right, so we'll go with 21. 21 it is. Okay, so I set the gun to maximum. Let's take it off. All 5. Now we got to get this off. There we go. Couple of kicks and off she comes. And we place it underneath the car for posterity. It's 17, yeah. The caliper bolts, I believe, are 17 mil. So we got to rip those things off.
Oh, what? It's smaller.
On the caliper bracket bolts.
This one, right?
No.
No, which one? This one?
Back here.
Okay, I see. I think it's 18. It's bigger.
Bigger than 17?
Yeah.
Wonder if it's 19 mil. Check that socket. Yep, that's a 19 mil.
Unless it's like a rust bucket.
Yeah, there's rust on it. Let me see.
Okay, then it's 19.
Yeah, it's caked in brake dust and dirt. But yeah, that's a 19 mil. 100%. Oh, it is not a 19. It is a 17. Yeah, interesting. Look at that. It's a 17 mil, just like I originally said.
Just that badly caked on rust.
Let me move this camera so I don't hit it trying to take it down. That would be bad. Boy, I said boy. When I say a 17 mil wrench, I mean it's a 17 mil wrench.
There we go.
Wow, did you guys just hear that?
I heard that.
That was the quarry.
Too.
They just blew up part of the quarry. That was probably the biggest detonation I've heard. Holy cow, eh?
Yeah, that was actually really loud.
Wow.
It's a lot of dynamite.
All right, now the bottom one. Spare you the details. All right, impact wrench to the rescue. Now we need a big flat. Okay, now we just need to compress the piston just a bit so we can get the caliper off. So try to hook it inside one of the vents of the rotor. And just give it a little bit of a pull. Maybe. If we're lucky. Okay, well, I guess I'll take off the caliper pins and try to separate the caliper from the bracket. So I got to get a 14 mil. Let's take off the caliper pins. They're 14 mil. That's one. Now the bottom one. There we go. Now let's see if we can get this guy out. 2 caliper bolts. There we go. Caliper's off. Rest it up here, and I'm going to get a hanger for this. Let's check out these pads. Our outside brake seems okay. How about the backside brake? Survey says...
So worn out of shape.
Wow, look at that. There's no meat on that at all. All right, well, perfect timing to change them then.
See why it's screeching. It's telling you change me.
All right, let's get this off. Easiest way. Let's get a hammer.
That's what I was gonna say.
All right, so let's tie up this caliper. Now we'll just tie a knot, lock it on, and that's it. That'll hold it up. All right, now let's knock this thing off. There we go.
There it is.
That got it. Woohoo! Congrats, you did it. Yay! Oh, terrible. Well, it's off. That's good and got quite the groove. All right, to the curb these go. Okay, so brand new brake rotor. It does have a protective oil on it just to prevent it from rusting while it's on the shelf. So we'll have to give it a spray with brake clean. Right, so now we'll just give it a quick cleaning. There we go, nice and shiny. Now the other side.
You flipped it?
Yeah, you gotta clean both sides. Get rid of that anti-corrosion layer of oil they put on.
Make sure you don't want oiled up brakes.
There we go. That's on. And now what I like to do, put at least one nut on just to hold the rotor in place. So now we got to take out these slider pins. Don't these look lovely? There's one. We'll clean that off. Number two. It's a little in there. Oh, here it comes. There we go. Yeah, there's the other one. Give that one a good cleaning. There, we'll get it all nicely goobered up with some brake silicone. There we go, nice and goobered up. And in it goes. And make sure we work the air out. There we go. Got the air out of that side. No, goober it right up.
Oh, you want it all?
Oh yeah, just give it. All right, the second one, it's all goobered up. Oh, where did it all go? Again, it's all goobered up now. Here, see, it's all goobered up. In it goes. That one doesn't want to go in there. We'll get the brake pads on now. All right, now to make sure, we got to inspect them to make sure they are who they say they are. They say they're for a Corolla, so yeah, they look the same. All right, so let's get these on. Okay, there's no point changing the shims. They're not rusted. They still look good. And often the ones that come with these aftermarket kits, these shims are never the same and they just don't work properly. So caliper goes on this way, which means, okay, so let's put the bracket on first. I'm gonna slip the brakes in off camera. So now this can go on like this. There. Those can hold for a minute. Now, 17 mil caliper bolts, which no one can see me putting in, I don't think. Oh, the brake pads came off. Ah, I got it. I got the top one. Now the bottom one. Ouch. Socket's attacking me. So these 17 mil bolts, they get tightened down to good and tight. Basically, go full send. 2. Excellent. And now we just need to retract the cylinder. This will be easy. Okay, so now let's just get this guy on. And we get to compress it. Yay! Almost there.
Someday.
There we go.
There we are.
Compressed. Yay, it's compressed. Now to put a little bit of lube on the ears. Just a little bit, and a bit on the back of this pad. That's just to prevent squeaking. Now we'll take this off. Maybe, somehow.
Oh, let's cut it off if we need be.
Shouldn't cut it off. That's why I string it on like that. Excellent.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, now the bottom one. Oh, that one went in right away. Of course it did.
Put it on real tight.
No, these ones you can't because they'll strip out. So these ones, they only go to about 28 foot-pounds. So a couple of ugga-duggas and it's good. Okay, so that's it for this side. Now we got to get the tire on, and the other side is basically a repeat of this. We're going to get the tire back on and torque down to spec, which is about 98 foot-pounds. So all right guys, that's how you change the brakes on a 2010 Corolla.